What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Let me tell y'all something. Watch your so-called friends, youngsters. You never know why somebody is jealousy, envy, or hate you. Your friends come with, your enemies come with smiles. Something ain't add up in this story at all. The young girl that you see right here, her name is Mia Kanu, 23-year-old college student out of Tennessee University. She's home from college, going to a so-called party with her so-called friends. This happened June 3rd. Story's going to read that at 4:32 a.m. that she jumped out of a moving vehicle and a friend left her. Kept going. And they found this young girl in the middle of the street. She did not make it. She passed. They found her in the middle of the street and she died. Huh? All right. Let me get y'all to the story. Story's going to read, friend kept driving when college student jumped from moving car and died in Oakland County, cops are going to say. However, that don't add up. I don't see jump from car. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me she just jumped? Huh? What? Come on. Now, the obvious, she's very pretty, of course. But I don't see a college student home from college, love animals. I just don't see drug abuse at a party, getting too sloppy drunk to where I ain't never been that drunk where I just open the car door and jump out. Something ain't adding up here. Something ain't adding up. I don't see drug abuse. I don't see somebody that's twerking out the window and accidentally fall. Something ain't adding up. All right, now let's get to the so-called friend here. This is the friend. Her name is Kentia Fearn, 23. All right. They're going to charge her, but they're only charging her with operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Leaving the scene of the accident that caused death. All right. This is the story. So story's going to read, Mia Kanu, 23 years old, went to a party with some friends in the early morning of June 3rd, 2003. She rode the car with Kentia Fearn, 23. Fearn was driving on Providence Drive in Southfield when Kanu jumped out of the car while moving. I don't think anybody's buying that, according to the authorities. Today, September 21st, they're supposed to release more details. And I'm telling you, I think in those details, they're going to outline something funny going on. They're saying Fearn did not stop the car. Let me tell you, where there's smoke, there's fire. Why didn't you stop the car? A woman is accused of driving away. So, this is Kentia Fearn. She's facing this. So they just charged her. Fearn was charged on September 15th, which was just 6 days ago, with felony failure to stop for an accident resulting in death, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. She also faces misdemeanor operating while intoxicated, carrying a potential 93-day sentence. The Detroit woman was taken into custody September 19th, 2 days ago, and was arraigned in the following district, a $3,000 bond. That's it. All right, so they're going to say the law requires an individual in an accident to stop immediately and report that to authorities. Of course, if you don't, that's failure to report an accident. That young girl, Mia Kanu, was found in the middle of the road. She was rushed to a nearby hospital, but she later passed due to her injuries. Kentia Fearn was charged Friday, September 5th, leaving an accident. Let me tell y'all something. Young men, young ladies. Y'all gotta understand your so-called friends. I tell a lot of youngsters to this day, yo, watch your so-called friends. And this is something, one of the things I couldn't understand this concept. My father used to tell me this all the time. I never knew. I'm like, why would somebody be jealous of me? Why would somebody hate me? And I tell a lot of youngsters this right now. Yo, it could be the shoes you wear every day. It could be that you're happy every day. Y'all just left the club. I've done several videos where young ladies leave the club And this happened with young women a lot, with the envious and jealousy of each other. I think it's a little bit more as far as the jealousy and envy. Men are definitely jealousy and envy of each other too. But with women, that jealousy and envy towards each other. Because look, y'all just left the club. It could have been somebody, now I don't know, this is all alleged. But it could have been somebody that she liked, the other girl was liking. And dude could have liked her. Like, hey, what you want? Hey, how are you? How can I get at you? It could have been some hate, envy. But the fact that you just let your homegirl, like, you could have took her to the hospital. You could have dropped off at the hospital, then left. You could have just took her to the hospital, sped her to the hospital, got her out, took her up there, and before the police got there, you take off. If you were intoxicated, maybe you didn't want a DUI, something like that. But you could have made sure your so-called homegirl was cool. It ain't worth her life. You mean to tell me what? Nah, that ain't adding up. I'm sure the police are looking further and further. They're going to release more info tonight. And I'm interested in seeing that info. Now, they kicked it. This happened June 3rd, 4:32 a.m. Now, they was probably kicking it the night before and just was out that late. All right, but man, this is why parents, are very still. Even kids get grown, they still, is stressed because even you hanging with your so-called friends, this could have easily been prevented. I ain't buying that story that she just jumped out on the court. Oh, okay, I'm out of here. Anyway. I want to bring some light. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is something not adding up? Is this funny? Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace, y'all.
Pussy on fire, ooh, down to the wire. My life in the shy, ooh, it's my life in the shy.